Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of AM Buffalo. I'm your host for this morning, Courtney Corbetta. Well, we're going to get right into it and talk about something that's very close to home. Most upstate New York adults believe that people are generally caring and sympathetic to those who suffer from mental illness. But people with mental health issues have a very different view. Here with more is Univera Healthcare's Dr. Richard Vienne. Welcome back.
Thank you, Courtney.
It is good to see you, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays back,
yes.
And well wishes for great health and happiness in 2019 to everyone.
Absolutely, and today we are talking about people who suffer from mental health issues. And there really is a difference, and you call it the empathy gap. What does that mean?
Yeah, so most people who have never suffered from a depressive disorder think that they're empathetic towards people who do. However, people who have suffered from a depressive disorder feel differently. Only 46% of them feel that people really understand what they go through. So that's an 18% gap that's very important to get through, especially during the holiday season when things can be a little rough.
And again, this is always a timely topic, but like you said, especially this time of year, there is an added pressure throughout the holiday season.
Yeah, there's this pressure. You know, people, if they're feeling depression, they might feel shame. They might feel isolated. And that's why it's so important that we recognize this, that we reach out, that we say to somebody, how can I help you? I notice you're a little down. You know, how can I help? How can I be there for you?
Through this, many people suffer with mental illness, 1 in 5 adults. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, it's pretty common, and I think we all go through circumstances where we may be down, we may be depressed, maybe anxious about things, but those are the times that I think it's real important that if you're a friend or a family member, that you reach out and you recognize that in the individual, do your best to help them, bring them to a better place.
And it's not just about the mental illness. I know a lot of people just focus on that, but it's about helping the person who's right in front of you.
Right. Everybody has value. They're important. And when they're down and they're in a bad place, it's so important that you reach out and just help. Sometimes just listening is all that they need. But sometimes they will need counseling, they will need therapy, and they might need medications. So it's real important that you recognize that in your loved one and then move that forward.
Okay, so just say a loved one comes to you and says, I'm feeling depressed, or they're thinking about taking their life. What should you do?
I think you take the time to listen. Help me understand where you're at. Where are you at in your emotions? What are your emotions? Just take that time, but kind of spend the time to really deeply understand them and work with them. I say this often, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Most of these things are temporary. So if you can just be that person that is there for that person to help them get that through, that'd be so important.
Because the person suffering, they may say, no, I don't want you to tell anyone. No, I don't want you to do anything. What do you do then?
Yeah, I think you continue to reach back out to them and say, you know, let me help you. You can't sometimes go through it all alone. You need some help, you need support. We all need each other, and it's so important. Why not be that valued friend? Why not be that valued confidant? Why not be there for somebody else?
It's amazing how taking the time to just sit, put away your phone, and listen to another person, how it can truly change their life.
Yeah, that person at that point in time is my most important priority. The phone is not the priority, the person is the priority.
Dr. Vienne, how about if you have a number of health issues along with mental illness condition? I'm guessing that that may be difficult to treat then.
Yeah.
Or to get on a treatment plan.
Yeah, I think sometimes people get so wrapped up in their illnesses that when they feel down, then they're like, I'm hopeless and I can't do this. And that's where it's real important that we have that added support, that added assistance, somebody there to guide and to push them.
All right, well, Dr. Vienne, thank you so much for joining us here on AM
Courtney.
Buffalo. We really appreciate it. Happy holidays. And this is great to hear, because this does happen from day to day. You meet someone who is struggling or someone who's close to you, your mother or your brother, and how you can truly make a difference in their life.
Yeah, thank you so much. And to the viewers, just be there for somebody else.